Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned in to ESPRESS-O with LANLEEZE.
This is episode 13, and it's Friday the 13th. Is that a bad thing? I don't think so. Let's see. Thank you for joining. Friday the 13th, baby. Oh, creepy, creepy, bad things, baby. I ain't even really know what to say right there, but anyway, welcome to another episode of ESPRESS-O with me, the guy, LANLEEZE. And yeah, we are in here. Also, it is Friday the 13th on the 13th episode, and that's wild because I did not plan that. It just fucking happened that way. In my relationship, though, and me and Dana's relationship, we always think of Friday the 13th as a good day because it was our first date on Friday the 13th. And we went to go to the movies to see what came out around that time. I can't even remember. Might have been Jason or something of that sort. But yeah, it's good for us. And you know, sometimes I be thinking that you know, people think that it's bad based off of just, I don't know, just other shit. Based off of superstition and all that other shit. But and you know, one bad thing go wrong on Friday the 13th, you gonna be like, God damn, Friday the 13th. I knew it. I fucking knew it. My fucking TV too loud. Hold on. Okay. But yeah. It is Friday the 13th, and this year, first Friday the 13th of 2023. I hope it's going well right now for everybody. Starting off, ours is a bit rocky, or I'll say mine is. I'm not going to lie to you. I have not been in the greatest mental state as of lately, and I'm a little clueless as to why. Could just be anticipation of things, or just anxiety about me wanting to do things. You know, I get excited about, you know, all the ideas and things I do. Sometimes that shit just overwhelms me when I think about it. But I'm trying not to get overwhelmed this year and, you know, just take things one step at a time. There is no time limit to anything, but the internet will have you thinking otherwise. Because even unintentionally, sometimes we look at people and compare lives and things like that. So, you know, I'm just trying to get up out of that headspace. And meanwhile, just try to stick to this pod and try to get shit going with this. But yeah, we in it. So, you know, been working out. I was working out before the new year just to get that clear. Because I know y'all out there, you know, just to be clear, I've been working out since before the new year. Okay? I'm not the January guy. I'm not the fucking, you know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. The people who didn't exercise all year and was like, I'm going to do it this year. It's just real dedication, you know. But anyway, yeah, we've been exercising and trying to do that. I've been trying to just go for it because I gained more weight than I wanted to. And I know what it comes from. Sugar and inconsistency. Also overeating. I like to eat a lot. But that's my comfort. But I know it can be bad. So, yeah, we trying to switch all that shit up right now, trying to get balanced with everything and just trying to get right. You know, I be exercising in the park sometimes near me, and our park has one of those tracks that just is just one circle. It's a pretty small park, but I do not like walking the opposite direction of somebody on there. because you constantly passing them and they just look at you like, hey, hi. Just be with that quick head nod, hi. I'm like, look, I done seen you 3-4 times, man. Walk the same way I am so I can see the back of your head at least. That shit be fucking annoying. I don't like doing that when we out walking in general, just walking next to people. Walking, you be walking down the street and someone is just not walking at the right pace. And by the right pace, I mean you're walking too goddamn slow. So now I'm like right up on you. I hate being that close to people. Same thing with the fucking movie theater. Lately, the movies, and I'm trying to go back to the movies ASAP, but at the movies they got fucking assigned seating, and that shit's fucking annoying. That shit used to be first come, first serve. Yeah. You get there early, you get your seat. So now they got assigned seating, which to me is just fucking stupid and childish, but whatever. So I'm like, some people, younger people like the assigned seating, according to the internet. I read some comments and they're like, oh yeah, well, I get my seat. And I'm like, well, it used to just be the lesson of you show up on time, which definitely taught people shit. So now you got your fucking assigned seat, right? Here's the thing. It's all good until you at a slow movie. Like I wanted to go see the Batman, and we had our assigned seat, which was all the way in the back. Wanted to see the screen. I was like, fuck it. I didn't see at the time I bought my ticket. I didn't see that there was any other seats purchased near me, but also the movie theater was not full at all. And when I say not full, it was probably, including us and the other people, maybe about 10 people in that theater. So there was plenty of areas. Yeah. And nobody on that back row I was. But you know who came and sat? Somebody came and sat right next to us in an empty movie theater. Annoying. I fucking hate that shit. I don't like to be close to people like that, especially people I don't know. And it's fine. I know, like, in a packed movie theater, I'm like, whatever. It's not that big a deal. I'll get over it. But when you fucking, it just was empty. I just don't do that. Same with the gym. When I'm at the gym sometimes, we'll be running and the treadmills, it'd be nobody on the treadmill, but somebody want to come and get on the treadmill right next to me. Do you really want somebody huffing and breathing hard next to you during all these COVID times and shit? And flus and all type of fucking diseases. This shit gonna transform into more shit anyway. Yeah. Fuck. I'm really starting to get to the point to where I'm just like, people just fucking lost it, man. This consumerism in in America has just really fucking fried everybody. And when I say consumerism, I'm only saying that because that's an example of just straight up brainwash. Like, and I'm just sitting here thinking about the whole, when COVID happened and all that shit, somebody was like, we were all together with everything. September 11th happened. Everybody had American flags, all that shit. And then someone was like, COVID's a Democrat. And then that shit was over with. How? What? How? And everybody knows we're more powerful together. Anyway, that shit is annoying. Rest in peace to GANGSTA BOO, too. This was a fucking shocker. Not a good way to start the fucking year. No! That shit is crazy to me. I don't know what's going on. I'm hearing rumors of fentanyl and all that shit. But regardless, I mean, damn. I met GANGSTA BOO twice. Both times she was cool as hell. I went to a Yellow Wolf listening party once and met her there. Met her at Complex Con when we was out there. She always just been cool, you know. I didn't know her, really well like that, but we grew up off that music. We grew up off 3-6. But that shit just sad. I heard that she lost her father and she was already down and she might have just took something on New Year's Eve and that shit ended it. And it's just real sad, man. And if it is fentanyl, I don't know what it is. I haven't heard much. That was just a rumor, but that fentanyl shit blows my goddamn mind. I was talking to a friend of mine about it, and I was just like, if you a drug dealer, why the fuck do you want people to die? I know you want your shit stronger, but like the risk seemed really high to me. But then he countered me and told me, it also is just, it's probably easy cutting shit with that. It's all about money at the end of the day. The little small amount of people dying don't mean shit to those motherfuckers.
No.
If they getting that bread.
Give them money.
So I'm like, fuck, man. That fentanyl shit is wild. Y'all gotta look out for that. And that's the thing too. Oh man, that shit is just crazy as fuck. Oh man. But yeah, I'm trying to work on some new music. I had a Uber driver the other day play me a song, and he said, "This the hottest song of the summer," and the song was okay. It was all right. But a lot of people, I produce, so I of course told him because I'm still trying to dibble and dabble and everything when I rival on it. I had to give you a quick freestyle, but yeah, I'm just trying to get into it. So, we'll see what happens with that. But I went ahead and told him that, and I told him I could be in touch with him, and we'll see where we go from there. Also, anniversary of January 6th just passed. I don't give a fuck until Trump's locked up, or somebody is. I mean, the other people have been locked up, but they just been going kind of light, man. This shit dragging, man.
Damn.
So hopefully that's something that
Lock 'em up.
we get out of this year for sure. Waiting on that. Like waiting. Yeah, so just trying to get shit together this year. Also, I'm trying to get a new fucking car. Man, I have needed a car for a minute. Trying to get something inexpensive, but I'm gonna go brand new because I've been through all that fucking back and forth and fixing things and all this, and honestly at this point I really just can't. I need something that I just don't have to think about except for a fucking oil change or a flat tire or some shit, regular shit like that. But yeah, I just can't. I need something that I can't think about and something that will help me and my wife with the business, and we've been looking all over. And guess what we leaning towards? Kia. You know why? Because this shit is cheap. And they changed the body style too. And honestly, I don't even give a fuck no more. Until I get some real money, you know what I mean? Then I'll get what I want. I'll get exactly what I want when I get some fucking real deal shit. But right now, we got to survive. We really got to survive. I mean, I honestly just want an old-ass car that's paid off. But once again, that could be something to be worked on. And in the long run, it could cost me more than I fucking want it to. So, I don't want to do that. But yeah, I'm just trying to get what I want. And speaking of getting what I want, like, I just saw this article, or it's like a little excerpt that's been floating around the internet where they talking about adults buying toys or something like that. And I was like, it's not so much that they're all toys. Some of them are novelties, and video games will always be bought by adults and adults for children. But it's really just because when you're younger, you don't have the fucking money to get what you want. Period. So when you get older, you want to get that shit. I mean, it's just it's a little bit of everything. My wife, she likes she loved that show Lego Masters. She loved the Legos, and I don't know if she ever had them when she was younger or not, but she likes puzzles, and she likes it intrigues her how they build shit like that. So, and she was going through a bad depression, so got some Legos, and they have straight up adult Legos. So I got some of those, and she played, not necessarily played, but she was building and doing shit with those, and, it helps her brain, and, it helps you work. Y'all can sit out here and be whatever and judge whoever you want to fucking judge, but, people play fucking games with people play video games, board games as adults. That's why I don't even look down or frown upon none of the cosplay, none of that shit. I personally don't like to dress up, but I think it's all dope. But I'm never gonna sit here and talk shit about that or none of that, because this is what it is, man. This is life in fucking America. You get money, you get what you want. Same with the fucking shoes too. What you think we supposed to just put on penny loafers when we get old? Like, hell no. Get what you like and get what looks good on you. You're going to die. And that's real. Just fucking do it. Live. I don't know what we on today, y'all. It's Friday the 13th. Friday the motherfucking 13th. I don't know what we on. I wonder if y'all saw that shit about by the way, fuck Elon Musk. But Tesla, there's this story about Tesla going over a cliff. This dude drove the shit over a cliff, and everybody survived, and like not even life-threatening injuries. And the crazy part about that story is that, come to find out, buddy intentionally did that, which is even wilder. And now he's getting charged for manslaughter. He tried to kill everybody. Got your ass. But the crazy part about that is that he is. Oh, I looked up other Teslas. There's like 3 or 4 incidents where this happened, and everybody survived. So I don't know how the fuck he built that shit, but that motherfucker is damn near indestructible. And that's pretty dope. But I know it wasn't his fucking idea anyway, though. You got geniuses working with you. I know it. I know it. I see it. It's okay. It's fine. Oh yeah, speaking of working out though, I was telling y'all about, people being close and shit, but also we went to the gym the other day, and this dude had on jeans and a fucking maybe cowboy boots or something. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? What is this? And me and Dana sitting there trying to figure out, we thinking of all the reasons that he would be in there with jeans and the fucking boots on, exercising on the treadmill, doing hops and shit, turning around looking stupid, then fucking also having dumbbells on the treadmill with him, picking them up in moments. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Why are you dressed fully? I don't understand some people, man. I don't get it. I'll tell you what I do get, though. The jokes about, I don't know if any of y'all saw, oh, fuck, I got a hole in my pants. Son of a bitch. Any of y'all saw, Safari. It's an old ass freestyle that he did on Breakfast Club, but people been bringing it back because it's like, I don't know. His delivery not horrible, but it's also horrible. It's just, I don't know. It's funny as hell to me though, because he said his rap, he said his freestyle. It's pretty. It's just average. You know, it is nothing special, but he thought it was the most fire thing ever. And then Charlamagne hit him with the, nah, that ain't it. Oh, I'm bringing it back in. I don't give a fuck. If you ain't heard it, I'm playing it because it is the funniest shit ever. I'm bringing it back in, get my money up front. Hold on here. That's why. Hold on. Here you go.
You see it, I'm the pinnacle. It's pitiful. You an imbecile. If you try to make it physical, you end up critical. Think it's subliminal, nigga. You not no criminal. Stereotypical. Don't see me, I'm invisible. Okay, I'm switching up the pattern. Stamina spasm. Combative, I'm a really flattened. Violent assassin. Got God on my side. Christ with a passion. A bunch of mad ex-bitches. Fatal attraction. Feeding y'all bullshit. That's a distraction. Rip it on any beat. That's an adaption. I'm running out of breath. I'm bringing it back in. Need my money up front. Don't deal with a back end. Your pockets on a diet, nigga. I'm calling you Atkins.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Listen, man. Fur Coat, Volume 1, November 20th. Charlamagne.
You was too aggressive, man. You too hyper.
No, because, man.
Don't deal with the back end. Leave me money up front. Nah, that ain't it, man. Yeah, man. I really wish he would have said that to a lot of other rappers too, who I know been on that show. But that is hilarious. Safari didn't take it horribly, but you know, that's just fucking funny, okay? Oh man. Anyway, that fucking, he really failed with the Atkins diet reference because that's just old. I mean, technically you can use it, but don't nobody talk about that shit. Ripping on any beat. That's an adaptation. Oh, man. Anyway, in the middle of me browsing the internet and laughing at Safari freestyles and looking at everything and trying to get life together and looking for cars. Looking for a new car. I already said that, but yeah, that's what we trying to do. But anyway, you know, I think I said this once before, but when you have a lot of anxiety, you go back and you're not really looking at new shit. Like, sometimes you just keep watching old shit because it's comforting, and that's kind of what I've been doing here and there because of the anxiety of trying to find a fucking car and trying to find a decent deal. Whatever, it'll happen. It's fine. But anyway, I have been watching Steve Harvey's show, and one thing I remember about that show was that I used to like the show too, but rewatching it now, I'm seeing, you know, Steve Harvey he just always been an old head, number one. He just always hating on new or whatever until somebody, you know, get him, but he just always been stuck in old head mode. But I was watching it, and you know, him and Regina on the show had their relationship and shit, and I'm gonna tell you that fucking relationship might have been the most frustrating one on television for me. Oh, it was! Because these motherfuckers would be together, and the flirting was just too intense. You cannot be flirting like that and never have an episode where y'all actually is doing anything. Or y'all gotta stop acting like y'all fucking hate each other. That is the craziest thing. Like, I don't know. It'd be crazy if the dynamic God damn, I'm over here yawning and shit. It's not even late. It'd be crazy if the dynamic was like, he like her, she just never liked him. But the way that they showed that shit on the show, this bitch always liked him, and he always liked her, and they just never get together though. There's even an episode where she's like spending the night at his house and all this shit, and he talking about bringing girls over, and she's like, "Oh, we gonna mess up our movie night." I'm like, what the fuck was this? That's why it was frustrating. It's crazy because I think about it and I'm like, I watched the show, but something from back in the day is telling me that this shit was frustrating. And it was that goddamn relationship. That's what it was. Yeah, that shit was fucking frustrating. But I did love Steve Harvey, and rest in peace to the dude who played Romeo on there. Can't remember his name right now, but that was devastating. So yeah, oh yeah, here go a little message.
It's a blueprint, and I followed it my whole career. It's very simple. There's three things you just do. These three things: pay your taxes, mind your business, and keep Will Smith's wife's name
Out your fucking mouth. That was Eddie Murphy at the motherfucking Golden Globes. I did not watch them. I keep seeing a bunch of clips online. Shout out to Eddie Murphy. He is a GOAT. Speaking of GOATs too, I watched this this old stand-up by Jim Carrey. Hold on, let me look up the name of it again. Oh yeah, okay. It's called Unnatural Act. That shit was pretty fire. And Jim Carrey is hilarious. This is his early stand-up. He might be the king of fucking physical comedy, though. This man is he's something else. But I've always loved Jim Carrey, and I love him more and more the older we get, the older he gets, because he is just a fucking, I talked about him before, man. The man is wise. But anyway, at the fucking Golden Globes, who hosted? Jared Carmichael or whatever. And one of his jokes was, I'm here because I'm black. Ha! They didn't like that shit at all. But it's probably because it hit home a little too hard. Gotcha. Because it's just obvious what they, it's obvious how they put all this shit together, and seeing and hearing people's chatter about things not being diverse enough. But and some people might complain about hearing people complain about diversity, but the reality is y'all don't be changing shit. The shit, they want diversity because they see it every day in their life, especially if they work in a city or something. People see it in places. And also, they know there's other people on the planet. So get some diversity. Put some black people in it. They like to say shit so white. Is the Golden Globes and the Oscars the same shit? Or nope, that's different shit. Too many award shows. Yeah. I don't even really give a fuck about them. The more time goes on, I'm realizing I don't care. I've never really cared about the award shows. But as a dreamer and an artist, you dream to be a part of all that, but at the end of the day, it's other people giving you a made up thing that they have deemed prestigious based off of what their opinion on your performance of something. It's not, I don't know. it's time. Every day lately, I really been thinking about how is it really important to have. I mean, it's not important for you to be working towards like people's approval or some shit like that. Like people don't matter, but this fucking earth does. We've changed this earth a lot, but you know, there's just so much to see. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think I'm trying to say that I just see too many people try to get validation from other humans when none of that fucking matters. The only thing that matters is that you are happy with anything that you are doing. And we only get one life, and so Earth is the only thing worth pursuing or trying to see and explore and stuff, because we are here. We are on a planet. One of the coolest things that a human being has created is a rocket to get the fuck out the planet. Still mind-blowing.
Yep.
Very scary.
Uh-huh.
Never doing it.
Correct.
Don't have to.
No.
I mean, I don't know. I'm the type of person that'll rethink that too later. If they perfect it, I mean, it is perfected now, but you know. Apollo 13, the movie, scared me. My mom took me to the movies to see that shit, and just watching what happened on that shit, and just, I'm like, bro, that is intense. That movie is scary. Or well, it's scary to me, because I'm not doing that. But yeah. You know, we only got one life, and I keep thinking about that. This TikToker had just passed away too. He was a big guy. He used to do you know, food reviews of literally everything, lots of snacks and shit like that. But you know, and he passed away recently, and I'm like, damn, man, he's only 33 years old. All I can say is take care of yourself and fucking you know, just, you know,
Yep.
exercise. Everything's about balance.
Yep.
And just motherfucking skitty bum 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 bum. Yes, yes. If you're not on TikTok, you don't know what that is. It's a big belly dude dancing every time, and every time he dancing, they be like, but anyway, I'm about to get out of here so I can eat. And that's a lot of things I'm doing. Ooh, I'm about to be cooking so much, but I don't know what the fuck I'm eating tonight because I gotta do some cleaning anyway. So I'm gonna be up in that motherfucking kitchen like. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna be up in there. Anyway, thank y'all for joining. We just doing a little something. And I'm gonna see y'all next week. You know what I'm saying? Holler at your boy. And I'm out.